Well, thank you guys again for joining me. Before we get started, just want uh, to say we respectfully acknowledge the San Diego Climate Week takes place on the ancestral and unceded lands of a number of indigenous tribes, which I'm currently on the Kumeyaay Nation. For thousands of years, indigenous people have cared for this region, stewarding the land, water, and the ecosystems that sustain in all life here. And if I've not met you yet, my name is Erica Rodriguez. I am co-chair of San Diego Climate Week, and then I'm also founder and CEO of Nandi Marketing. So today's agenda, like I said, it's a quick webinar, but just we wanted to share with you what you're going to get from us from the San Diego Climate Week team, where to start promoting your San Diego Climate Week event, and the social media going to go specifically more into Instagram and LinkedIn, just because those are the channels that we're on, some other important event reminders. And then at the very end, we're going to leave some time for Q&A. And like I said, if you have, once you see this presentation or also the recording of this presentation, please let us know if there's any other marketing assets that would be helpful for you or your team to co-promote your San Diego Climate Week event. So probably for most of you guys, you have submitted your event and your event has been approved. So, or if you are listening to this and it hasn't been approved yet, you're just, top A student, want to be prepared. That is good. But now it's like, now what? So now it's time to promote, and we're going to be introducing a San Diego Climate Marketing Toolkit. So we're going to be creating a web page that's going to be coming out probably within the weekend's time. But this is what it's going to be included. So you're going to have your 2026 event organizer badges. So they're going to be coming in black and white that you can put on if you want to put it on your website, if you want to put it on the creative of your event image. You can put this anywhere that you would like. And then we're going to be sharing email templates. So if you want to send dedicated emails to your audience of your San Diego Climate Week event, or if you want to have like an inclusion on your next newsletter, we have pre-drafted some templates that you're more than welcome to use or copy, paste, and adopt, just so you're not starting from scratch. We also have some social media post templates. And so just from last year, we saw a lot of panels. We just saw some different types of events. So we try to create some templates that you can use for your events. Again, we have social media copy templates. So mostly for Instagram, LinkedIn, but of course you can adopt them to any type of social media platform that you're promoting your event on. And you can also just copy paste any of these templates or take some and mix them together. It's just that you're not starting from scratch for any of these. And then the new thing this year is we want to get a lot of media attention for your event as well. So we did put a press release template in there. So then you can also reach out to the media and seeing if they can come to your event. And then you'll be also given a presentation deck similar to this with like our branding and everything. And that will be coming up September 1st. We're just trying to secure all of our sponsors just to make sure they're on the deck as well. So we gave them a deadline, but you'll be getting a presentation deck. So if you are doing any webinars, workshops, panels, or if you have any sort of digital signage, possibly at your event, then you could present this deck. And again, you're not starting from scratch. You can take it however you would like. And then one really important thing that we're trying to stress upon San Diego Climate Week this year, just because of the rise of AI, is within your Luma event registration, there is a cover image. I'm sure you guys have all seen it. The event cover image. It is just a 1:1 ratio, a square image. And so we are encouraging everyone to not use AI for your event image. And so this is a post that I did with the it was the first 30 events that came onto our calendar that I posted last week. But just to give you some variety of what a creative could look like. So some alternatives could be the social media templates that we are providing for you. You can use that as your event cover image. Canva also has a lot of different templates that you can adopt for that square image. You can also ask your event partner for images. So if it is like for Sea House that is in the middle right there, for one of my clients, I asked them for the image of just like a lot of people at a past event and they had one already. So that's what we use as the event image. So I would definitely ask any of your event partners if they have images already that you could use. And then of course we have stock images. I listed a few of there. Also Canva has a bunch of stock images. And then what we've also been seeing is a number of just showcasing logos. So who's part of the San Diego Climate Week event that you're putting on, possibly showcasing their logos as the event cover image. So again, we're really trying to not get AI just because all of the energy and water and environmental impact it causes to create these images. And we're encouraging you and empowering you to just think differently of what you could showcase in that event image. And please let me know if you have questions on if you haven't seen the Luma event image, happy to show you what that looks like. But it could be anything. Okay, so then now that you have your San Diego Climate Week marketing assets, then where should you start promoting? So also with my marketing agency, when I talk about with clients, I always start with our own marketing channels of what we own first. And so just to give you guys ideas, or this could be a checklist, and I will send you guys the slides as well. This could be a checklist of just going through once you have your event already created on Luma, then you want to look at your website. So with your website, you could do a blog post announcing this event, announcing all your partners, where it's going to be located, everything pretty much that you put on your Luma page, but creating a blog post, the inspiration behind your event, you can announce that within a blog post. I've seen some websites, they have their own event and calendar page, which you can also link up your Luma page to that. But if you want to add your San Diego Climate Week event to your own calendar page, you could do that. And then you can also do a pop-up window as well. So you might have seen this like with a website that offers like a discount after possibly like 5 seconds when you have someone land on your website, you could remind them of the upcoming event that is your San Diego Climate Week event and do a pop-up window for, the 5 weeks that we have left. Another idea is just your emails and newsletters. So just remember that you can do dedicated emails for the Climate Week event, which we give you email templates for, or you can just have an inclusion. If you have a section already that is upcoming events, of course, plugging it in there. Some other things that people miss is email signature. Obviously, we're sending so many emails a day. If you have like a banner image, or if you just write as a text on your email signature of your event, that could just be a very, that you're sending it to possibly hundreds of people, depending on how many emails you send. It could just be a really good reminder. And then going on to social media. So just thinking about all of the venue partner that you might have for your Climate Week event, the partners, the speakers, the panelists, any of your partners, thinking of a collaborative post on Instagram. You could do that, which on the right-hand side, it shows you that you go to tag people and then you go to invite collaborators. And I believe now you can do 4 other collaborators plus yourself, which is 5. And they show up on all their profiles as well. And then for tagging, which is on the left-hand side of invite collaborators, you can tag up to 20 different accounts, which usually for our Climate Week posts, I always do the maximum of tagging as many people that could be interested, that you want for people to see, possibly the media to show them that this event is coming up. Uh, Tagging just gives them a notification or puts it into their direct messages that you're having this event. Another feature on Instagram is the Instagram stories. You may know that is just 24 hours, but using stickers, which I can show you after, if you have questions on this, that there is a link sticker that you can link to your event. So obviously the less clicks, the better for anyone. And then a lot of people also miss this is that you can go live on Instagram and you can go live also on LinkedIn. Pretty much any social media platform now you can go live on. So with Instagram, it's 4 people, including yourself, that you can showcase partners. You can share what to expect with your event. Leading up to your event, I would definitely recommend going live. And then for LinkedIn, LinkedIn also has the events section. So if you do have a business page, you can create an event that links up to your Luma page. There is a featured section on your actual profile and also on your business page, a company page that you can showcase this event and you can pin it up so people can see it when they go to your page. And then for LinkedIn, don't forget tagging is a really big thing because on your feed, you might see that people have tagged other people in the post and you get shown this based off of the keywords. And then for LinkedIn as well, there's also personal invites to an event that you can do as well that people miss. So let me know, of course, if there's any questions around that, but just wanted to cover at least our most popular social media accounts for Climate Week is Instagram and LinkedIn. And then if you have your event, also tagging us. So then I can see what events are coming up. I will definitely share it within our Instagram stories. And then also I will probably pick the ones that are the best to collaborate with. I just can't do everyone because we have a lot of important notices on our own account that we want everyone to see right when they go to our account. But I'm also trying to figure out the best way to showcase everyone's events that tag us. And then here are some other marketing channels to consider. So also remember all your event partners. Partnerships is a huge thing for me because that's what my agency is all around. But think about your venue. Where are you having your Climate Week event? With that, they also have their own social media accounts. They also have their own email subscribers. So if there's any way to already plan ahead and to coordinate with them, then that your can get showcased. And then for speakers, your panelists, anyone that is a part of your event, possibly if you are, buying food and beverage from like a local business here, asking them. They also have their own social media accounts, their own emails. They might have their own calendars as well on their website. You just want the maximum exposure of your Climate Week event. So making sure to ask them. Also consider all the groups and memberships that you may be a part of. So this could be online communities, Slack, Facebook groups, maybe even your own neighborhood. So like Nextdoor that you can include your event poster or flyer on. Think of in-person events. Are there any networking opportunities from now until your event that you are able to speak at? Maybe even just giving a short announcement of what you're doing for Climate Week. And then again, thinking of other channels, you can collaborate on other newsletters, on other social medias, accounts, and then any other speaking engagements that you have from now until Climate Week. You just want to make sure to mention any upcoming events because the end goal is that you just want maximum exposure for your event. And then the other section of events and networking, sometimes networking events give you an opportunity to offer something. So you could offer possibly a free ticket, depending if it's a free. or a paid event, making sure that you add it to your digital card. Excuse me, or if you are printing out business cards, you could do the backside of your business card to be your featured event for Climate Week with a QR code for your Luma event registration. And then also Zoom accounts. We are in a ton of Zoom meetings. So like I have here, it is a custom Zoom background. I feel like this was very popular during COVID, but just think of it also that you can feature a QR code here or feature your event on your upcoming Zoom meetings. And then the last marketing channels I'm going to go through briefly is just if you do have any budget or again, we're going to give you the press release template. You can think of paid media. So for San Diego, think of our local newspaper, obviously like San Diego Union Tribune, but like there are other neighborhood, very specific local ones that you could reach out to. Our radio, our TV stations, podcasts now, or any local YouTubers that have a following. Other online media, print media, you can reach out to them to tell them about your event. Hopefully that press release template is very easy to follow, that you can plug it in and showcase your event. Please let us know if there's anything else that we can provide you for that. But we definitely want the media to know that Climate Week is here and then to go to your events and showcase your guys' events and interview you guys. And then my last few event reminders is just making sure that you are taking good photos and videos from your events or leading up to your events to promote your events. A lot of the times, the simplest things, get the best images and video. So I always, and maybe this is my marketing brain, but because with my camera, anytime I'm taking photos or videos of clients, I always just have to like brush up, clean that lens. It makes that image just much more clear. Like the example of the video was just panning slowly and possibly getting like where your event is going to be located, taking some B-roll around that. So then you can promote that within an Instagram reel and say like the information in text, very simple, but it gives all of your potential attendees just the simple reminders that they need of your event. You can use video editor tools like CapCut, or now Instagram has Instagram Editor to create those Instagram reels. And then, of course, like I said, post, tag us, collaborate with us. It's at SD Climate Week, so we can help you celebrate your event and help you co-promote it. And then the other thing with our event registration on Luma, there are some built-in tools. So just a reminder, or if you did not know, there's a section within Luma that is the email invites. So we're going to be promoting your event. You're going to be promoting your event. But if you already have email addresses that you want to personally invite them to your San Diego Climate Week event, you can actually do that through Luma. And the video shows you on the right how to do that. And then you can also send, very similar to like an Eventbrite, you can send pre-event emails under the blast tab. And Luma automatically sends reminders to the guests that have registered of a 1 day before the event reminder and a 1 hour before the event reminder. But if you want to add to that, or if you want to go to the advanced settings and put in like if there's bike racks near you, if there's transit near you, what people should bring to your event. If it is an outdoor event and you need to bring, like, remind them of closed-toed shoes, sunscreen, reusable water bottle. Those are all really good event reminders that you can do that with the Luma platform. And then Luma automatically sends a post-event feedback email that has those spaces and that you can rate it. And once you click on it, then it provides a text box so they can tell you about their experience of the event or give you feedback. But you can also send another post-event email if you would like, if you want to show a spotlight to your event partners, if you want to send links possibly to your next event or how to connect with your organization. possibly how to donate to your organization or anything like that, you can send that with the post-event emails through Luma. And then similar to like an Eventbrite, Luma is working on like a discovery page. So people that are on Luma can find other events. So just wanted to note that for you guys that there's a whole section that is top right here by category. So there is a climate section. If let's say you're doing like a fitness event or something around wellness, there's other categories that your event could also be discovered within Luma. One of the sections is the cities. So San Diego has its own Explore page. And this is like people can subscribe to this and they will get weekly newsletters on what upcoming events that are in San Diego region. So to be considered for this is separate from us. This is actual Luma platform. You just have to be eligible. So Luma already does the scan, but you can actually submit your event to this page. So if you go to my little cursor, if you go to Discover on the top right hand, then if you go to Submit Event, then you can actually submit your Luma URL page. And two reminders, it does have to be an in-person event because they need to make sure that you're actually in San Diego region for the San Diego Explorer page. But then the other caveat is that you need to already have some traction and some traffic to that page. And so if you have 5 guests, then you could submit your event to the San Diego Explorer page. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know, but it's just another way to get discovered. But this is through Luma itself. And then the last little bit of the webinar is just sharing with you guys like what's coming up. Like I said, we're 5 weeks until Climate Week. So we have a couple office hours, one is right now for the next half an hour. If you have any questions, of course, I can answer any questions too while I'm on this call. But every Friday we have office hours if you are having trouble with anything. And then the first event rollout is going to be 9/1. So we're hoping to gather so many events there and then open up registration, including our summits, that people can register for that. And then Climate Week is happening 10/1 to 10/8, as you guys know. And then we're going to be opening our green guide, which is the list of different businesses and different organizations, all on one landing page. So people can find your business and your organization all year long on our page. And then, yeah, follow us on LinkedIn or Instagram if you don't already. I'll send the links within the event email. And then let me know if you have any questions. I appreciate you guys' time.